Well, the rain has come off now, and we're up the top of the finishing straight with even more minis. And we've got a lovely grey mini here, which is modified. And we've got Alex, who's the owner of it. Hi, Alex.
Hiya.
Hiya. I can see it's a modified mini, but tell us a bit more about it.
Well, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, it was my first car, and it completely rotted through. So I couldn't afford a new shell, and I couldn't afford a new car. So I thought I'd just take the time and spend panel by panel. And then I thought, well, while I'm here, and that's the deadly saying that spends all your money. So here we are.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously quite a lot of work being put into this, and you've done it yourself.
No, so I know I've got a couple of friends that work in a body shop.
Okay.
So they've done all the body work, but it does help a lot. But yeah, the engine and all the interior, everything. Basically, I built the car. They just painted it for me.
Right. Okay. So let's have a little walk around, see what you've done to it, then, shall we? So I can see it's all de-seamed and everything here.
Yeah, full de-seam, and it's all lead loaded.
Right. Okay.
And it's all a custom interior that just makes space for things, basically, because I've got long legs. So the seat sits further back.
And we've got a roll cage in here.
Full cage, yeah. It's a full, is it 4 points? Yeah, I think it's 4-point bolt-in cage. Yeah, I had to move the switches off the dashboard because I couldn't reach them. So I sit further away because I've got long legs, but my arms aren't long enough to reach. So the switches are actually up on the roof.
All right. Oh, up there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just about reach that with harnesses on. But yeah, then internal gear linkage. Made the brackets. The front bracket is a CAD bracket, the big triangle thing, and then made a base plate for it. And that's because it's got such a big exhaust that sits in the tunnel.
Right.
And I had the exhaust made and fitted before fitting the gear linkage, and then I came to fit the gear linkage and I went, well, it doesn't fit. There's no space, so I got to put it inside. So there we are.
Okay, so that's why it's like that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it looks okay, doesn't it? It looks good. So I mean, you've got the full roll cage and everything in it. What do you do with the car?
At the moment, teething problems. I only really got it back on the road last year. Okay. So I sorted some problems with the brakes out a couple of weeks ago, and a bit of fueling here and there. I've got to have a longer drive shaft made because it runs 7 degrees caster on it, and the drive shaft keeps popping out on the inside joint, so that's not really ideal, is it? But
No.
But yeah, so we've got a few little jobs to do here and there. Hopefully, I'll get out to some track days in it this year. That's sort of the end goal. But I need to burn through the tyres that's got on it and get some super sticky things on it, basically.
Got like brand new tyres on it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So not racing or rallying or anything.
No. Shows and track days. Yeah, shows and track days. Yeah. And just a bit of fun on the weekend, basically.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of fun on the weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's what's it like to drive in? Is it
scary?
Is it a bit scary?
Yeah.
What sort of power do you get out of it then?
It's got 111 horsepower.
Okay.
145 newton meters.
Right.
And that's on safe ignition. It's got a mappable distributor, so it's running 23, 24 degrees ignition, and it could run up to 26, 27.
Right.
So yeah, it's got a long way to go. Hopefully get more power out of it. That'll be fun, But it spins up in all 4 gears. It's not, it's just scary. That's it.
I mean, yeah, like you say, 111 horsepower, but this is quite a small, lightweight car, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't really weigh anything.
No.
So you don't need a lot to go fast.
No, exactly. It certainly looks the part here. It's nice. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It looks just having admiring your engine. But yeah, it does look good. So, plans for the future on it? Or is it done just about?
Run it until it blows up.
Run it until it blows.
And then maybe a K conversion. Don't know. We'll see. See how much money we'll get when I get there.
In it, you think,
yeah.
You should get a K series in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Or maybe I turbo it. I don't know.
Mm.
It depends. I can't turbo that one because that runs. It's running 11-to-1 compression.
Right.
And it will melt anything it touches.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, that's a big problem, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, no, it's nice. Perfect. Well, thanks for showing us around your car.
No worries. Today. Thank you very much.